What happens when family loyalty clashes with public controversy? Blake Lively's legal battle with Justin Baldoni has taken a surprising twist, one that no one saw coming. Her brother-in-law, Bart Johnson, who initially stood by her side with bold accusations, is now backtracking and offering a public apology.
Even in times where it might feel justified in doing the right thing, it makes no difference. There's a better way. It's below the standard I have for myself, and I regret it.
But why the sudden change of heart? And how will this affect the already heated courtroom showdown between Lively and Baldoni? Let's dive into the drama that's shaking up Hollywood and uncover what really led to Johnson's unexpected apology. Number 1. Quick recap of the legal battle. Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni have been locked in a high-stakes legal fight. Lively accused Baldoni of creating a toxic work environment and harassment on the set of It Ends With Us, while Baldoni hit back with a defamation lawsuit, claiming her accusations were damaging and false. The battle has been messy, with both sides digging in. But now, the spotlight has shifted to someone unexpected, Lively's brother-in-law, and his role in this drama is just getting started. Number 2. Family enters the fray. When tensions flare in Hollywood legal battles, it's not uncommon for friends and family to jump into the fray, but few expected Blake Lively's brother-in-law, Bart Johnson, to make headlines of his own. Johnson, best known for his role as Coach Bolton in High School Musical,
"Where's my team, Darvis? What the heck are those two doing in a tree? Can we have a talk, please? And you two in the gym, now?"
is married to Blake's older sister, Robin Lively, making him more than just a distant relative. His loyalty to the family was never in question, but his bold public statements took many by surprise. As the media frenzy surrounding Lively's legal case with Baldoni intensified, Johnson took to social media, openly supporting Blake and slamming Baldoni with some harsh words. In a now-deleted Instagram post, Johnson called Baldoni a fraud and suggested that his public image of being kind, empathetic, and down-to-earth was just a well-crafted facade. "Don't be fooled by what you see on screen," Johnson wrote. "Some people play the role so well, you'd never suspect the truth." The post quickly gained traction, with fans weighing in on whether Johnson's comments were justified or a bit too personal. This wasn't just a casual family member standing up for a loved one. It was a direct attack on Baldoni's character, coming from someone with inside knowledge of the situation. Johnson's words added fuel to the fire, giving media outlets even more to dissect. Many speculated that his statements were a reflection of behind-the-scenes tensions that ran deeper than the legal battle itself. But Johnson wasn't done there. Over the course of several days, he continued to interact with followers, doubling down on his support for Lively while throwing subtle jabs at Baldoni's legal team. While some saw this as admirable loyalty, others warned that it could backfire. And as we'll see in the next section, those warnings weren't entirely unfounded. Number 3. The apology. Just when it seemed Bart Johnson was firmly standing his ground, everything changed. In a surprising move, Johnson issued a public apology, admitting that his earlier comments were a mistake. The same man who had fiercely defended Blake Lively and taken shots at Justin Baldoni now acknowledged that his words were unkind and didn't reflect the person he wanted to be. His apology, posted on social media, caught many off guard and left fans wondering what led to this sudden change of heart. In the statement, Johnson expressed regret for letting his emotions take over, explaining that he had acted impulsively in the heat of the moment. "I let family loyalty get the better of me, and for that, I apologize," he wrote. He admitted that while he believed in standing by his family, his approach was wrong. Johnson made it clear that his intent wasn't to cause harm, but to show support, though he now understood that his words had only added to the chaos. He also emphasized the importance of personal growth, saying that this experience had been a lesson in learning when to speak and when to stay silent. "Sometimes being supportive means knowing when to step back," Johnson explained. He ended the post with a commitment to spreading positivity moving forward, hinting that this chapter of public involvement in the legal drama was officially closed for him. For some, the apology was a welcome sign of maturity, showing that Johnson had the humility to admit his mistakes. But others weren't so forgiving. Critics questioned whether the apology was genuine or a calculated move to protect Lively's case from further public scrutiny. Regardless of the reason, Johnson's apology shifted the narrative once again, creating speculation about what pressures, legal or otherwise, may have influenced his decision. Number 4. Public and media reactions. The moment Bart Johnson's apology went live, the internet had plenty to say. Fans, critics, and media outlets wasted no time dissecting the sudden shift. Some saw it as a genuine act of reflection, praising Johnson for having the courage to admit he was wrong. Comments flooded in on social media, with supporters applauding his maturity. "It's rare to see someone in the public eye own up to their mistakes," one user wrote. This shows real character, but not everyone was impressed. Skeptics questioned the timing, suggesting the apology could have been influenced by behind-the-scenes legal advice. "You don't go from throwing punches to backpedaling overnight without a reason," a journalist speculated in a trending blog post. Many wondered if Blake Lively's legal team had stepped in, concerned that Johnson's comments could damage her case by making it seem like the family was orchestrating a public smear campaign against Baldoni. The media also weighed in, with several outlets noting how Johnson's involvement had added an unexpected twist to an already complex legal battle. Family drama often complicates high-profile cases, and this is no exception, one entertainment reporter stated. Headlines ranged from Bart Johnson's surprising U-turn to Blake Lively's legal strategy. Did Johnson's apology come just in time? The apology quickly became another layer of intrigue in a story that had already captivated public attention. Meanwhile, fans of Justin Baldoni chimed in, using Johnson's apology as fuel to defend Baldoni's side of the story. This proves they were out for blood. One supporter claimed, "If he's apologizing, it's because they know they messed up." On the other hand, Lively supporters argued that Johnson's apology didn't weaken her case, but showed that their family was willing to admit mistakes and move forward. Whether genuine or strategic, Johnson's apology left a mark. It not only influenced public perception of the ongoing feud, but also highlighted the unpredictable nature of family involvement in high-stakes celebrity scandals. But the big question remained, would this apology help cool the situation or spark even more chaos? The answer was still unfolding. Number 5. The broader implications. Bart Johnson's apology wasn't just a personal moment. It had ripple effects that stretched far beyond his social media feed. In high-profile legal battles, every public statement can potentially tip the scales of public perception, and Johnson's involvement showed just how delicate the balance is when family members speak out. His apology raised a critical question. When does loyalty become a liability? For Blake Lively, Johnson's initial support may have been comforting, but public statements like his can complicate legal proceedings. Legal experts often warn that when family members or close friends publicly criticize the opposing party, it can be viewed as an attempt to influence the case outside the courtroom. Johnson's harsh remarks about Justin Baldoni could have been seen as damaging, especially if Baldoni's legal team framed them as evidence of a coordinated effort to attack his reputation. At the same time, public apologies, especially ones as widely discussed as Johnson's, can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, they demonstrate accountability and show that the person is willing to correct their mistakes. On the other hand, they can spark new speculation about why the apology happened in the first place. Was it sincere, or was it damage control, possibly encouraged by legal advisors concerned about the impact on Lively's case? The timing of Johnson's apology, coming after weeks of bold statements, only fueled the debate. Beyond the courtroom, Johnson's apology also highlighted the blurred lines between family loyalty and public responsibility in the age of social media. In an era where a single post can go viral and shape narratives, celebrities and their families face constant pressure to navigate public opinion carefully. Johnson's experience serves as a cautionary tale. Sometimes silence speaks louder than words. With Lively and Baldoni's legal battle far from over, the question remains: will Johnson's apology be remembered as a gesture of personal growth, or as a strategic move that added even more complexity to an already tangled story? Time will tell, but one thing is certain: his involvement has left an undeniable mark on the unfolding drama. Number 6. What's next? With Bart Johnson's apology in the rearview mirror, attention now shifts back to the heart of the legal battle between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. The question isn't just whether the apology will affect the outcome, it's about what comes next for everyone involved. For Lively, the focus will likely be on keeping the case centered on her allegations and avoiding further distractions. Johnson's public misstep may serve as a lesson for her family to stay out of the spotlight while the legal fight plays out. Justin Baldoni, however, could see this as an opportunity. His legal team might use Johnson's apology to reinforce their narrative that Lively's accusations are part of a larger effort to damage his reputation. Statements like Johnson's, even after being retracted, can leave lasting impressions and provide ammunition for Baldoni's defense. If his team argues that public attacks were part of a smear campaign, Johnson's words, both the original ones and the apology, could resurface in court discussions. Meanwhile, public interest in the case isn't fading anytime soon. Media outlets are closely watching for the next big twist, and any new developments, whether another public statement or a leaked court document, could reignite the fire. Fans of both Lively and Baldoni remain divided, creating a tense online atmosphere as everyone speculates on how the legal showdown will end. What's clear is that the stakes are high for everyone involved. For Lively, clearing her name and standing by her claims is paramount. For Baldoni, salvaging his reputation and countering the allegations could define his career's future. And for Bart Johnson, the best move might be stepping back for good, ensuring his words don't add any more fuel to the fire. As the drama continues to unfold, all eyes are on the courtroom, and whatever surprise twist comes next. Bart Johnson's apology may have closed one chapter, but the story is far from over. His involvement has shown how quickly family loyalty can complicate high-profile disputes. As Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni continue their legal fight, one question lingers. Will this apology help calm the storm, or is it just the calm before another wave of chaos? Only time will reveal the answer.